Why are you still recording? I already did my intro about this place. And it looks like your arm is getting tired. Like, get the camera out of my face, okay?
This is not in your face. This is in your face.
Like,
this is not.
You know.
Do I what?
Like, come on. You should already got my intro, okay? Like,
What is it recorded?
Yeah, that's fine. He's got the camera in my face now. I did.
how long are you gonna record? Like, seriously. You know, make sure you get the good side, okay?
What's your good side?
Like, oh god.
Ladies and gentlemen, my views. This is Matthew Martin, aka Minilurch, watching audits. First Amendment audits.
I wouldn't classify this video as like a First Amendment audit, but it is a person who is filming a post office, which is a federal building, and post office workers like flip out.
Is it a public building?
A public accessible building, yeah, so therefore you can, you know, be protected by the First Amendment, but
What is your opinions about this video?
My opinion, like, the guy is going about it all wrong, to be honest. Obviously the guy who basically called the cops and the feds on him, you know, obviously didn't want to be on film. And, you know, I know he's out in public and all, but be a decent human being, for fuck's sake. It's kind of funny how these auditors go out and, like, film people in public, but have the human decency of respecting, you know, human rights of if they want to be filmed or not. Yes, they're in public. I know you're trying your best to, like, uphold your freedom to video or take pictures of anything in public, but and I know you feel comfortable for having the camera in your face or in your, like, 15 feet away and still have the camera on you. But it's just whatever. Okay?
What do you rate the cameraman?
You know, I'd probably give him a C minus. Just because he had the common human decency to blur out, you know, little kids, which if they're in public, then hello, you're allowed to film them. You don't have to censor them. But he's not censoring the guy who's giving him a hard time for filming. It doesn't make any sense. Like,
Do you think that post office have cameras in there?
oh yeah, but he points out the cameras. And yeah, federal buildings do, you know, I mean, even going to like a grocery store. Oh my god, how many cameras are always on you as soon as you even step in the building? Like, oh my god. Yes, these auditors and this cameraman is trying to make a point that we're being filmed 24/7 pretty much as soon as we step out of our safe space, you know. No, we shouldn't use that term anymore. It's safe space. Like, everything has to have a safe space. And but it's just ridiculous, you know, that these auditors or people who go out and film, you know, activities to either eat. I mean, granted, nowadays it seems like when you do look up these First Amendment auditors or people who are exercising their right for photography, they go out and get the negative reaction, and then they don't like try to de-escalate the issue. They I can't even talk.
Escalate.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's just like, oh my god, like, don't try to piss people off so you could, you know, possibly sue because you were offended because your First Amendment rights was being violated. And all you have to do is just walk away from the fucking scene. Like, oh my god. Like, why continue to provoke a negative reaction? Either just try to explain, you know, with, you know, words, or have a pamphlet with you showing that you have the right to be there to film, instead of, yeah, I'm just gonna not answer questions, or, you know, just have a mean tone and say, Homeland Security from 2018 says I can be filming here, or I have the right to be filming here. And you're getting worse. You're becoming worse than cops. I'm sorry to say.
So do you think they should just stay silent and just hand out the paper or pamphlet?
They don't have to stay silent necessarily. I mean, they could be like, oh, here's some information of why I actually can, you know, if this is open to the public, I can be filming. And, you know, instead of Homeland Security gives me permission to be here. That is such a bullshit line. And that's worse than what the police say, like, well, in today's society, it's like, whatever, you know. It's just annoying.
What do you think about the cops that in the last videos we watched together, where they said, well, with the events that's going on today,
cops are dying, like, from strange activities?
Yeah.
That video you're talking about? Like, okay, me and my friend here, like, oh my god. We have to make fun of that lieutenant, believe it or not, who said that. He, like, made us start thinking, well, crap. For every activity we do, an officer dies. Literally, like, an officer dies. So we kind of make a fun of that officer because he's making it sound like every second of every day, like, hundreds of officers just kicked over because they're officers dealing with their job, you know.
It's not like every second or every minute a person's being raped.
Like, yeah, like, he's putting officers above citizens' safety. It's just funny. I mean, oh, God. You know how many singers die each second that someone tries to karaoke to their song? There'd be like